2025 is quickly turning into the year of the ultra-slim, and we're not just talking about the Galaxy S25 Edge or the iPhone 17 Air. There might be another surprising contender entering the thin phone race, Samsung's upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 7. According to well-known leaker Thigalox, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 could measure just 8.2mm in thickness when folded. That's not only 4mm thinner than the current Galaxy Z Fold 6, it's also nearly half as thick as the original Galaxy Fold that debuted back in 2019. Pretty wild when you think about how bulky that first foldable was. Even more surprising, this would make the Fold 7 slimmer than the Oppo Find N5, which currently holds the title of the world's thinnest foldable. If the numbers hold up, the Fold 7 beats it by about 0.7mm. Now, Anthony didn't mention the exact thickness of the Fold 7 when it's opened up, but if we go by the folded measurement and divide that in half, we're looking at around 4.1mm. That would put it just 0.1mm thinner than the unfolded Oppo Find N5, which is already impressively thin by any standard. These are the kinds of details that get hardware fans and foldable phone enthusiasts buzzing. Just to put things in perspective here, the Find N5 is so slim when unfolded that it's barely thicker than a USB-C port. Seriously, so for Samsung to match or even slightly beat that would be quite an engineering feat. But it also raises the question: how much thinner can smartphones realistically get before they start running into physical and functional limits? You can't really make a phone thinner than its charging port, unless you remove the port entirely and go all in on wireless charging, which is possible, but not super practical for everyone just yet. The real mystery now is whether Samsung can actually deliver on these specs. Some earlier rumors suggested that the Fold 7 would measure around 9mm when folded and about 4.5mm when unfolded. That's still a nice improvement over the Fold 6, and honestly sounds more realistic than the ultra-slim 8.2mm figure. But regardless of which version turns out to be true, the takeaway is clear. Samsung is seriously focused on making its foldables thinner, lighter, and more pocketable than ever. And while all this talk about thickness is exciting, that's not all the Fold 7 is rumored to be bringing to the table. There's plenty of buzz suggesting it'll borrow some features from the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition. That includes a larger, more immersive 8-inch main display and a 6.5-inch outer display that should make the phone feel even more usable when it's folded. But the spec that really has people talking is the rumored 200-megapixel main camera. If true, it would be the first time a fold device gets a sensor of that size, taking mobile photography to another level for foldables. On top of that, we're hearing that Samsung is putting a big emphasis on build quality this time around. Rumors point to an improved under-display camera for cleaner selfies, a more durable folding mechanism, and an upgraded foldable screen that could make the dreaded crease far less noticeable. If those things come through, it could make the Fold 7 feel more polished and premium than anything Samsung's put out in this category so far. Under the hood, the Fold 7 is expected to feature the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, delivering flagship-level performance for everything from gaming to multitasking. There's also chatter that it could ship with One UI 8, even though One UI 7 is still pretty fresh. Samsung moving quickly with its software updates isn't new, but it does signal that the Fold 7 might also come with some exclusive UI tweaks or new features tailored for foldables. As for when we'll get to see all of this officially revealed, most signs are pointing toward an early July launch event. That's not far off, and it's highly likely that the Galaxy Z Flip 7 will be sharing the spotlight at the same event. It's shaping up to be a big summer for foldable tech. So, what do you think? Is Samsung about to take foldables to the next level with the Galaxy Z Fold 7? Are these thinner designs making foldable phones more tempting for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm really curious to hear what everyone's thinking. That's all for now, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, take care and stay tuned.